What's up, y'all? We got a couple of announcements we're going to make. I am super excited that I have Tina's book, and we're going to be reviewing her book. We're going to read it, review it, and we're going to bring it to you all live on YouTube where we review her book, and it's on the Oprah's book club, on Oprah's book club. So congratulations to her. Definitely super excited for that. Another book here that we are reading is Clayton H. He wrote a book about Cassie. And I am on chapter, what chapter I'm on now? I'm on chapter 7. So we definitely read, I'm on chapter 7, and I'm going to read a chapter after I get done with the show, read another chapter of this. I'm on chapter 7, so we'll be reviewing this as well. Let me know if you all can hear me in the chat. Let me know if you all can hear me. Okay, I want to make sure you all can hear me. Let me make sure I can see because I can't see the screen here. So y'all bear with me. Okay, you can hear me. All right, so we'll be reviewing this book as well. I'm really looking forward to it. It's a good read. At first I thought it wasn't gonna be a good read, but it's a good read. I'm reading that. It's a good read. Also, we added more stuff to the wish list, so if you want to get some more stuff on the wish list, you're more than welcome. I tried to do a gift card, but we just put stuff on there on the wish list, so if you want to contribute, you can. And if you still say, hey, why don't I want to participate, I just add something else on the wish list as well. So let's get. Thank you, Wayne. Thank you, Tosh. Oh, thank you. Let's get into these topics. This has been a day. This has been a day. And I was sleeping real good, but I said, let me get up and do a show. And I was sleeping really, 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 really good. This is not shocking news to me, but the CEO of Target, the current CEO of Target, is stepping down as sales continue to fall. CEO Brian Cornell is stepping down after 11 years at the retailer. The company faced slumping sales and backlash to its retreat on DEI. Cornell's departure was widely expected. Some industry analysts believe Target should bring in an outside voice to lead the company, but opted for an internal candidate. Cornell will be replaced on February 1st, 2026. Wow, that's long. By Michael. I don't know how to spell his last name. Target current chief operating officer has been with the company for 20 years. Cornell took over in 2024, revitalized Target. He oversaw a strategy to remodel stores, strengthen the chain's online business to compete with Amazon. But Target has been in a deep slump for years, a result of largely of its own strategic missteps. The company has also struggled with customers have purchased less of its home good and clothing, and Target has faced intense competition from Walmart, Amazon, and Costco. Target on Wednesday reported sales fell for a third straight quarter. The shares fell 8%. In pre-market trading, Target stock is among the worst performing companies in the SP 500 this year. Of the last 3 years has been unkind to Target, but 2025 has been worse. So I want to say this. I see people are protesting. For me, I go to Target. So, but black folks came out. Pastor Jamal Bryant came out saying, "Don't go back in the store, don't go and shop." Then other churches got involved, and these group of black folks said they're not going, and this group of black folks said they're not going, and that hurt Target. They could have easily cleaned this up by just reinstating DEI and invested in black businesses. They should have kept their word from the whole thing of George Floyd. They wouldn't be in no type of situation at all if they would have just kept their word with George Floyd, saying that they was going to invest millions of dollars in black companies, kept DEI, then black folks would have ran back to the store. Black people would have ran back to the store. They would have ran back to that store. They would have went back to the store immediately if they said, "Hey, we're going to bring back DEI. We're going to invest in black companies." That's all they had to do. But because they didn't do that, now the CEO have to go. And they're the first to go. When its sales are bad, the CEO are like the first person to go. They thought Trump was going to lead to the victory. And they had to go because you cannot do that at all. I'm just telling the truth. All right? So Beyonce, we love Beyonce over here. We love Beyonce over here, saying no more than $250 for the latest promo video. Well, she got exactly what she paid for. It's a hot mess. So her company is getting dragged right now because they said she's only doing for $250 promo for the company. I personally believe like if she do more money, then more people will promote her company. I'm not a big fan of the hair company because I'm hearing that people's hair is falling out, that people is like getting their scalp is burning, pus and blood coming out of their scalp. I'm hearing that people is just not feeling it at all. They say that pus, blood, bumps. That's what they said allegedly with her hair company. Let me see. Let me see if I can reach out to Beyonce on a voice note. Let me see where they let me send her a voice note. I don't know, because I know Jay-Z, he's not on here. But let me see if I can send her a voice note right now. Okay. Hey, Beyonce, I see that you only charge $250 for an ad for your company. Is there any way you can make me be a part of your company and make it $250 million? Because I can promote the hair company to my followers. Also, I can promote the hair company to people around the world. But I need $250 million. Not $250, $250 million. When you get this message, give me a call back. I am literally live right now with 58 million people watching me right now. But I would love to get it for $250 million. Let's see if she'll call me back. I left her a voice note. Let's see if she'll call me back. Let's see. I left her a voice note. So said she is not about to make my hair fall out. That's what people said about her hair company. They were saying that people's hair was falling out, and I was gagged. I'm like, what? Because I don't hear much about it unless, when these stories come across my desk, I'm like, I don't hear too many people talking about her hair. I don't hear too many people talking about her hair at all. I'm looking on the chat here, and I'm looking down my page on Instagram. I do not hear nobody talking about her hair products at all. I don't hear no too many talking about her hair products. Now, anybody in the chat, press 1 if you're doing her hair products. Press 1. Press 2, you're not doing it. Press 1, you're doing her hair product. Press 2, you're not doing it. Press 1, you're having her products for hair. Press 2, no. Press 1, you doing hair products. Press 2, no. I want to see where y'all headspace at. So a lot of people in the chat saying no. A lot of people in the chat saying, my wife said 2. Oh, Lord. What? Y'all is not enjoying it. Oh, my gosh. Joe Budden said Cardi B should never remake Imaginary Players and is worried for her new album. Joe Budden, back from vacation, shared his thoughts on Cardi B Imaginary Players record, whether she hit 200K the first week sales in today's climate, whether Gunna sold 80,000, Clemson sold 118,000, and Nicki Minaj sold 228,000. Joe said that she should never rap on a classic beat by a top 5 rapper. She said her writer's kill. It was a well-written song, but it wasn't enough. The delivery was bad and choppy. Said the punch ends was noticeable. Said that Jay-Z version was good because it was a fly delivery, voice control, and aura. Said that Cardi B flow is monotone and not smooth. He said he preferred a viral mashup with Biggie Get Money beat. Said she would not do over 200K, but around 150 to 180. It shouldn't have been a big single, but a freestyle for the fans. She says latest single Outside flop and didn't do what it was supposed to do. He doesn't think after how bad the singles have done and how long she's taken to release an album, 8 years, it would hurt her. He said he's curious to see who she will sit down with and do interviews, media with. Said his co-host brought up Fashion Week near her release date, and he said he don't give a F, and that won't help sell an album. Said after 8 years without an album, she has no purchasing power. He says Atlanta will move on from her after this album as the old people have signed her, all got fired and moved on from the label. It's a new folks in the building now, and she's not a top priority no more. That is what Joe Budden said. Now, when I listened to the song, I did not enjoy the song. For me, Imaginary Players, it sounded rushed. It did sound choppy. Like she had a fat tongue. That she tried her best to deliver it. I just wasn't a fan of the song. Now, many people told me, why don't you just go listen to the song again? Go listen to the song again. Listen to the song again. Listen to the song again. And I'm like, I listened to the song. I'm not a fan of the song. The song is trash. Now, Outside was a good record. Outside was a good record. I love the record Outside. Now, Imaginary Players, I wasn't a fan of it. And I still didn't even listen to Imaginary Players from Jay-Z. So I'm like, because y'all kept telling me, you need to listen to it again. Okay? Somebody said, I like the song, but I'm a hip-hop head. Let's hear Joe make any new music our way. With that time has passed. He ain't making no new music. That time has passed. He is not making no music. I'm just not a fan of the song at all. I'm just not a fan. I haven't even heard Outside still. What? You haven't heard Outside? Pop outside. I'm outside. Oh, my God. Let me see if I can reach out to Cardi B on her Instagram. Let's see if she allowed me to send her a message. Oh, no, I'm not allowed her to send her a message. What? What messages did I send her? Let me see. I'm just trying to confirm. Did you call into my show? And if you did, you can call back in so we can finish our conversation. Blessings to you. Bye-bye. Let me see. What other voice note did I leave for? What's up? Good morning, Cardi B. I wanted to know, why haven't you responded to Nicki Minaj out selling you and out doing you for the Wildest Festival? Why haven't you made a statement? Is it because you're losing your touch? Let us know over here at the Wiley Show. We are definitely live right now, and we just want to know, why haven't you outsold Nicki Minaj when you is supposed to be the new queen, and you're supposed to be the new girl on the block with #1 hits, selling millions of records, and you also supposed to be one of the top talents when it comes to music, and you're bilingual. So why haven't your fans purchased your tickets to see you perform at the Wildest Festival? So let me know. Get this message if you want to come on the Wiley Show. Hey, Cardi, this is Wiley from the Wiley Show. Listen, I did not get an invitation for your party. So if you get this message, can you please give me an invitation to your birthday party? I would love to attend, to be there for your 30th birthday. I would love to be there. It would be an honor and a privilege to be there with you and support you for your 30th birthday. You are an amazing, talented, wonderful sister. So for your 30th, if I could just get an invitation, I would love to get an invitation to your birthday party. What? These voice notes I sent her. Oh my gosh. Hey, Cardi B, this is Wiley. I beg you, my beautiful queen, multiple #1 records. I'm such a huge fan of your music. But I'm seeing how Tasha K is just trashing you and trashing Takeoff. May he rest in peace. And how she's dragging your daughter, how she harassed your families and friends. I would love for you to get it off your chest and call in 972-674-9462. 972-674-9462. I would love for you to get it off your chest and let this evil spirit have it. You have to come on the Wilder Show. Because one thing about me, I'm a huge fan. I love every record. I can quote every lyric of your song. I listen to it every morning. It's my breakfast in the morning. It's the sugar in my coffee, the cream in my coffee, your music. If you can call in 972-674-9462. Oh my gosh! Did I leave the voice notes? Oh, I'm gagging. I'm like, what? Did I leave the voice notes? OMG. Oh, gee, you gotta insult the lady and then ask for an invite to our party. You so messy, and I love it. 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 Let's see if I can reach out to Joe Budden. Let me see if I can reach out to Joe Budden. Let me see. Hey, Joe Budden, this is Wiley. I would love to call your podcast and have a debate about Cardi B, because I agree. Cardi B new song, I'm not a fan of the new song. It's just garbage to me, and she don't know English that well. So if you're available, I would love to come on your podcast and we have a debate about Cardi B or anything else. We can have a debate about Trump. We can have a debate about Jay Salee. Just pick a time and a place, and I would love to come on your podcast. So you get this message, give me a call back. We have 77 million people watching me on Wiley Show right now, and I would love to have a conversation and a debate with you and all of the other cast members that is on your show. Definitely hit me up, okay? Hey, Joe Budden, this is Wiley. Now, this was the other one that I sent him back in 2023. I definitely want to say, first and foremost, you are a true leader and an icon in this media space. I would like to congratulate you for finally standing up for what is right and standing on the side of justice, and that is Cardi B. Thank you for canceling that interview with Tasha K because she's trash and garbage. I would love to have a conversation with you, Joe Budden, a very one-on-one conversation on my show where we can talk about your career, and I want to know your thoughts about the evil and sickness of Tasha K, the lies that she spread about you, and the stuff that she said about Melissa Ford, the beautiful Melissa Ford, so beautiful. I've been watching her since I was in elementary school. I would love to bring you on the show. If you're ever available, hit me back on Instagram, player. Peace. All right. That's what the voice that I said to Joe Budden back in the day. Yes, back in the day, we said that to her back in the day. Uh, we said that back in the day. Now this is really really sad here. In other news, I'm getting evicted. Elon Musk baby mama Ashley S. Claire announced she's broke. They say I'm getting evicted. Elon Musk baby mama announced she's broke. Ashley, the mother of Elon Musk's 1 year old son, launched a new podcast on Monday by announcing she was broke in the process of getting evicted, despite allegedly receiving millions of dollars from the billionaire father of her child. Well, after a year of unplanned career S word, many questionable life choices, and a gap in my LinkedIn profile that cannot legally be explained, I decided to start a podcast, announced St. Clair in the first episode podcast, Bad Advice with Ashley St. Clair. After reading after reading out an ad for her sponsorship, continued this bad advice from Ashley St. Clair, take it or leave it. Probably leave it before weighing in on a violent attack against Musk Dodge protege Edward Big Balls. I have to start out with everyone been waiting for me to talk about, the story that just dominated the headlines, the one that made the entire world go, this can't be real life. We must be living in a stipulation. Elon Musk, Big Balls, and St. Clair Big Balls is the name of Elon Musk Dodge crony Edward. And recently he got beat up. He got attacked in Washington, D.C. and with depending on who you ask, Big Balls was assaulted by a violent gang. In reality, it was two teenagers, but you know, Fox News have a strict policy. Anytime there's more than one black person or a migrant in the same location, it's automatically a gang. One is a criminal, two is a march, three is a cartel. Continue to mock is a Crostine, who's actually assaulted by a group of approximately 10 people, according to a police report, as she attempted to defend a woman from being carjacked. St. Clair remarked, they roughed him up, they gave him a bloody nose, they damaged what was a part with what I said after I told my toddler he wouldn't watch Paw Patrol. It was brutal. It was violent stuff. She continued, two teenagers tried to steal a car. Instead of just letting them take it, Big Balls decided to intervene. He was with his girlfriend or lady part or whatever that Musk Orbit calls their non-committed feud breeding vessel contenders these days. He got his A word beat so bad. Some are calling it reparations. I'm not, of course. I would never do that. But what I don't understand is why didn't you just let them take the car? In March, after St. Clair sold a $100,000 Tesla, which had been gifted to her by Musk, the billionaire claimed he had given St. Clair 2.5. It was currently sending her $500,000 a month. I don't know if the child is mine or not, wrote Elon Musk. Despite not knowing for sure, I give Ashley $2.5 million. I'm sending her $500,000 a year. St. Clair responded by calling Musk a man child and claiming he had withdrawn most of his child support payments in response to the public statements. According to St. Clair, Musk initially offered her $15 million, additional $100,000 per month in child support in exchange for her staying quiet about the child. Now, my thing is this. I don't understand that this woman says she's homeless and she have a whole podcast. Obviously, who's paying for the mic? Who's paying for the computer? Who's paying for the editor? Who's paying for all this? Who's paying for this? Who paying for this? You got a new Tesla, then you sell it for $100,000. Let me see if I can find Elon Musk. Let me see if I can leave him a voice note. Y'all bear with me. Is he on Instagram? I don't think he's on Instagram. He's not on Instagram, I don't think. What? Is he on Instagram? Let me see. Okay, I found him. Wait a minute. Is this his Instagram? I don't think this is Instagram. I don't think that's his Instagram. Yeah, that don't look like his Instagram. That do not look like his Instagram. Hey, are you gonna call into the Wally Show today? Let me know. I don't think that's his Instagram. Okay, I don't think he have Instagram, you guys. I don't think so. Now this, you guys, when this story ran across with this, I was nervous because back in the day, when I was shopping at Walmart back in the day, like in my way past, I would go and get the shrimp. Well, according to the media, the FDA warns the public not to eat possibly radioactive shrimp sold at Walmart. Oh, according to the media out here, they say according to ABC News, the FDA has dropped a warning about the great value frozen raw shrimp, telling people not to serve it, eat it, or sell it. All this is due to the fact that the goods were possibly exposed to a radioactive isotope. The FDA received the information from the U.S. Customs and Border Patrol. The shipping containers at 4 U.S. ports were at risk. By definition, CS-137 is a soft, flexible, silvery white metal that becomes liquid near room temperature, but easily bounds with the what to create a crystalline powder. The frozen shrimp directly from the distributor BMS Food was tested and came back positive, according to the FDA. This is right. Despite the shrimp testing positive as of now, the FDA said that the products have directly entered the USA food supply, meaning that the contaminated items shouldn't be on store shelves yet. However, as a safety precaution, they put a recall on all products since the detection, even those that hadn't tested positive. They're also banned from distributor from sending products into the U.S. because they violated the Federal Food Drug Act by preparing, packaging, and holding the food in unsanitary conditions. If you have recently purchased raw frozen shrimp from Walmart that matches the description, throw it away, the FDA said in a press release. What? Y'all got to be careful eating that shrimp. You got to be careful eating that shrimp. You got to be careful. They say that shrimp is definitely contaminated. Now, mind you, I used to get that shrimp from Walmart. And the salmon, I used to get that. The shrimp, I used to get that. Back in the day when I used to shop at Walmart, I used to get all that. And they said the shrimp is not even real. That's what I heard. And they said, okay, Paul Pierce tells hardworking businessman building a career to leave pretty girls alone and go get them a strong 5 or 6 instead. He said, go get ugly girls. Don't get girls that is a 10 or a 9 and all that. And I'm like, why are we, giving women numbers? And why? You know, again, because he feel like if you get a woman that's a 10 or a 9, she gonna cheat. But you can get you a woman that's a 7 or 8 that will cheat. Women gonna cheat, period. Some women gonna cheat, period. And ain't nothing you can do. I don't care how they look. Somebody gonna find them attractive and go ahead on and cheat. But he said, don't get you a woman that's a 10. That's what Paul said. Paul said, don't get your woman. Paul said, hard-working, ambitious man building their careers to leave pretty girls alone and get them a strong 5 or 6 instead. Got a little pushback in the comments though. Somebody said women have been doing the same thing forever, whatever. They said, why does this dude keep talking? And well, I wonder what the 10 in front of him thinks about that. In 2025, we are still hearing this song, Jimmy Soul, If You Want to Be Happy. They need to keep the delusions to themselves. Another person said, can we ban men from the internet already? Somebody said, a ridiculous toddler. Said, what's a 5? This right here, everyone don't like the same thing. Someone said, deal with your trauma in private. So this is the same guy who also publicly made this statement. If you're poor, old, and unhappy, there's a good chance you are married. Paul is a jaded soul because his now ex-wife Julie took his A-word to the cleaners during their divorce a couple of years ago. Is he drunk and mad or just mad? Paul isn't even a strong two. He needs to leave the red pill manosphere stuff alone. Just because you dribble a ball doesn't mean we want to hear you speak constantly. Somebody said in the chat, they said, bad advice because men think with their genitalia. I was in a hotel room with some athlete last night. His wife is a solid 5. So he cheats with much better looking women. Even if the wife was a pretty girl, he'll still cheat. We are talking about men after all. They cheat for sport. Toxic black men seem to think they're speaking wisdom and will speak on everything except why black men keep off of each other, why their content and having kids by multiple women scattered all over the place. Somebody says social media love policing private parts. They said the type of man Paul is talking to don't have sexual discipline. They see every man around them overwhelmed and complain about baby mama / child support. Then they go repeat the commonly known dysfunctional thing. Paul even got himself fired because he went full ballistic on a live stream. LOL. Somebody said ban podcast. Somebody said, did he at least get paid, sis? Somebody said he's a Libra because he's on a podcast. This isn't a black thing, though. Unveil the red pill, do the same. At this thought, Paul Pierce is giving sound bites to go viral because he know it pisses off the black male-hating females. I respect the grift. I wholeheartedly believe it make these men lonelier. No, we need this to pick me. We get a chance to wisen up. Somebody else said in the chat, she ain't got no substance to her. How the F will he know anything about substance? He couldn't even keep an easy job. I see getting dog walk in a club, talk to Bay Area hood rat, nothing. That is what people were saying in the chat here about Paul. That is what they were saying. Hey, Paul, this is Wally from the Wally Show. I want to know, what is your definition of a 5 and a 6? Can you describe a woman that's a celebrity that's a 5 and a 6, and the man should not date a 10? But is it because your ex-wife divorced you and took you for everything that you have? And why couldn't you keep a job back in the day? Let me know. I am live right now on the Wally Show with 101 million people watching, and I would love to bring you on the show where we talk about it. If you are free, I would love for you to come on the show. Peace and blessings to you, brother. Okay, I reached out to Paul via his Instagram. Let's see if he's going to call back. Let's see if he's gonna call back. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I see y'all in the chat. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Shout out to y'all watching the Wiley Show. Yay! Okay, a fire LA chief who was blasted for slow response to the deadly wildfire sues the city. A fire Los Angeles chief, Christine Crotley, is suing the city for her ouster, claiming Mayor Karen Bass launched a smear campaign against her after the deadly wildfires earlier this year. Crotley, who Brass gave the axe in February for her allegedly slow response to the fires. Now she's suing the city. Now, if you know anything back in that time, Karen Bass was being dragged because she said she wasn't doing a good job. It was going crazy. So what the LA fire chief at the time came out and said, hey, it's because Karen Bass cut the budget and we don't have the money for the budget. That's why we don't have a lot of firemen and firewomen, be able to take out the fire. Well, Karen Bass got hold of that. But like, what are you saying? Like, we did not cut the budget to the fire department, and so she fired her. That's what happened. She fired her. She fired her. And when she fired her, now the police chief, former police chief, is suing the city. Definitely suing the city. Wait a minute. Let me see if we can reach out to Karen Bass on Instagram. Let's see. Hey, Karen Bass, this is Wiley from The Wiley Show. I have over 83 million people watching me right now. And I want to know, why did you fire the fire chief? Was it because she threw you on the bus and said that you cut the budget? I want to know, why did you fire her? And what's your response of the former the fire chief suing the city? I would like to know your thoughts. I am live right now. I hit you up on Instagram. I am live right now with 83 million people watching, and I would love to hear your point of view. When you get this message, give me a call back at your earliest convenience. So I did reach out to Karen Bass. Let's see if she respond back to us. You just never know. You just never know. Now, this is another political story. All right. I don't know. This stuff going on in New York, y'all. Mayor Adams' long-time confidant is it Ingrid Lewis Martin to face fresh corruption charges. They said that he got more charges allegedly accepting bougie handouts in exchange for political favors. The Post have learned sources with the knowledge of the fresh set of charges told the Post that the prosecutors will accuse Lewis Martin of accepting a series of high-end meals and other handouts in exchange for favorable treatment from the administration on redevelopment plans. Authorities were probing whether the businesswoman picked up the tab. Lewis Martin, well-known karaoke parties. The latest charges are part of a new criminal case that has yet to be made public and not expected to be tackled until her existing indictment. The new indictment also named Adams and his deputy commissioner real estate service Jesse. This whole listen. This whole administration is scammers. Okay, corrupt people. having a job and corrupt and just corrupt people all around. Just really, really corrupt. Also, we have a super sticker here. Let me read the super sticker. Give me a second, you guys. Let me read the super sticker. So my account is a struggle. Thank you, but God bless you for sending us a super sticker. Thank you, J.O., for the super chat. Thank you, J.O., for doing that. Thank you, J.O., for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you, J.O., for the super chat. Thank you, J.O., for doing that. Thank you, J.O., for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all make sure y'all hit the Cash App and stuff too. Hit the Cash App. $ Wallace Show 1990. $ Wallace Show 1990. $ Wallace Show 1990. Or hit the Cash App. We would love to do it. And we will sing you a song. Okay? We will sing you a song. But shout out to Ben Adams. This whole thing is corrupt. It's corrupt, if I want to say in my humble opinion. Now, this story, I saw this last night, and I was like, oh, I hope Prada sent it to me. She did. Tiffany Haddish clears up baby rumor after a photo with Jason Lee went viral. Well, according to Tiffany Haddish, she was saying, Jason, you know about the story. They took a picture with a baby, and I said, congratulations. We thought that she had got pregnant with a baby. Well, apparently that they do not have a baby together. They just took a picture with a baby, and it went viral. And she said that she want to have a baby with Jason Lee the natural way, meaning she want Jason Lee to plunge her in her yoni and deposit that seed. That she said she wanted to plunge in the yoni and deposit that seed. That's what he did. Plunge in that yoni, and she said that she wanted to do it the natural way. That's exactly what she said. So people that said she was trolling, okay? Now, shout out to Brandy and Monica. They got an endorsement deal for Dunkin' Donuts. You know, they go on the concert. I really want to go to their concert, like for real, for real. Y'all producers make it happen for me. But they got an endorsement deal with Dunkin' Donuts, Monica. Hold on, y'all. Somebody was calling me, speaking. Anyway, they got a endorsement for Dunkin' Donuts. Now, I'm trying to go to their concert. I'm really, really trying to go to their concert. They say, is that Beyonce calling back? I don't know. No, that ain't Beyonce. I wish, y'all. Excuse me. They had endorsement, Brandy and Monica, for the Boys Mind tour. Now, you know, I really want to go to that tour. Honestly, I really want to go to that tour. It is no shade. I really want to go to that tour. But I'm happy they got that endorsement. So shout out to the management team. I would love to go and to do that. I would love to. It's going to be amazing. Okay? It's going to be amazing. But I love it. I love it. L.A. Reid, oh gosh. L.A. attorney withdrew from his S.A. assault case. S.A. case. S assault case. I'm going to say it that way. So, doing he's heading to trial without a lawyer, you guys, doing a recent hearing in a civil case with the former Asher Records executive U.S. District Judge confirmed Reid will be proceeding pro se without an attorney after granting his lawyer's request to withdraw. The firm told the court that Reid hasn't paid them since February. Oh my gosh. The judge warned Reid that he must appear in court if he does not secure new counsel before the September 8th trial. Dixon filed her lawsuit in 2023, claiming that Reid began harassing her almost immediately after taking over Ashton Records in 2000. She alleged the harassment escalated in 2001, where Reid forcibly kissed her and digitally penetrated her without her consent on a private plane. She also claimed that he assaulted her again months later in the back of a car and retaliated when she rejected him by refusing to hear artists she brought in. So again, it looked like he was withholding, he wasn't paying the lawyer fees, and now I don't know how you could digitally penetrate somebody, maybe by the text. That's she said, digitally penetrated. That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said. Woo, Lord. Let's go to Brian McKnight. Y'all already know we covered this case, but Brian McKnight is definitely asking that Jaguar be served via a newspaper ad. We covered this case. Y'all already know what's going on. He's trying to serve her in the ad in Arizona. Well, we already know Jaguar Wright came out and said that, you know, pretty much she don't live in Arizona, is what she said. And so she don't live in Arizona. That's what she was saying, that she don't even live in Arizona. She's saying that. We don't know where she's at. We thought she was in Dallas. She's not in Dallas. She's in Houston. She just moved around. But apparently, Brad McKnight team feels as though she's in Arizona. They want to serve her on a newspaper ad. We will keep y'all updated with that as well. And don't forget, on wirethetroll.com, we be posting articles on there. We haven't posted an article on there today. Been kind of lazy. I was sleeping today. But once I get done with the show, I'll update the site. Denzel Washington said, back in the day, you had to be good. This is reflecting on Hollywood. You actually had to be good. He said that Denzel isn't micing words about fame today versus old Hollywood. You actually had to be good for what you did when I was young. You don't have to be good now. You just have to be you don't have to be good. It's pretty much what he's saying on the Spike Lee tour. You already know he got a thing, high slows. Now, it's a lot of people, like back in the day, you have to go to school. You have to really do it with your craft. This is what he's saying. But now you really don't have to be good. I was watching Stars and I was watching BMF, and many people were saying that the BMF actor, especially the lead actor, the one that played his father, they said it was kind of whack. But that's what he was saying. So, you know, that's what Denzel was saying. Even though, you know, Denzel's on the old school Hollywood, he said y'all new actors ain't doing a good job. That's what he said. It's like, Prada, can I get up there and try to act? What you think, Prada? Since Prada works in the industry, let's see if we get Prada to come on really quickly. Since Prada works in the industry, let's see if we can get Prada on to say something. Prada, do you want to click the link and say something, girl? Because since Prada works in the industry, and see what she have to say about that and that statement, because Denzel Washington said, y'all ain't doing a good job. That old Hollywood, y'all had to be good. That's what he said. That's what he said. He said y'all had to be good. Y'all wasn't being good. So I'm like, can I actually be out there trying to act? Y'all let me know. Oh, Lil Meech, that was his name. Lil Meech. Lil Meech said he wasn't doing a good job. That's what he said. And don't forget, y'all, speaking about it, we went in the play. What we ever in the play? We did singing and stuff, like almost like a musical and something. But I would love to audition and get into acting. That's why we telling Prada, send me some audition stuff. I would love to be out there auditioning and get into some Hollywood type of stuff. You never know. I might get into might get into a movie and it might be great. Okay, it might be awesome, it might be great. Somebody said industry doesn't pay much anymore. They don't, but you still got to be good. You still got to be good. Okay, I think we got two people that hit the link here. Give me a second. Let me make sure that's Prada. Prada and Monique, you need to hit the link again, Monique. Hello, Prada.
Wiley.
Okay. So the great Denzel said that the actors today are not good. Denzel Washington has been talking his ish in these previous interviews.
Mm-hmm. Well, because they said he's getting up in age now and he doesn't really care what he says. He's just going to be honest about how he really feels.
So, y'all excuse me. I'm up here talking to my girl, wife to be. Anyway, anyway, so let me put the phone on mute while we're talking.
Oh my goodness.
So when you work in how do you see a change from the actors back in the 80s and the 90s from the actors
Definitely.
today?
Yeah.
But why is that? Is it because they're allowing them because they have popularity, because they have Instagram followers? Like what why is it that is the talent pool is different now than it was back in the day?
Because I think studios have the false idea that because a person may have a lot of followers on Instagram that is going to translate to dollars, and that is not the truth, because as we know, you can purchase followers on Instagram, you can purchase subscribers on YouTube, you can purchase basically anything you want to appear whichever way you want. And that's what a lot of these people, I think, are doing, and is not really translating too much as we see.
And my thing is, even when I looked at Big Meech, Lil Meech, they were saying he was a terrible actor. To me, he was doing good, but according to Stars, that the subscribers have went down, paid subscribers, and they said that BMF has been underperforming. So, wow. Denzel came from a time where you have to go to school, where you have to go on Broadway. You went on Broadway before you got into the big budget movies and on set. Now, you could be a singer or a rapper and you want to act.
Right.
Tupac was one of the actors that did really well, but he went to a
performing arts school.
A performing arts school. Thank you. But now people feel like they don't have to do that no more. They could just be popular online and get into acting.
Facts.
I'm going to say something controversial. It's a show called Churchy on BET Plus. It's terrible. They don't know how to act. But because he's popular, I can't think of his name right now, the one of the lead guy there, he's popular. They gave him a show on BET Plus, but the show to me is terrible with terrible acting. So I'm just not understanding. And I'm not trying to speak negatively about Tyler Perry. Lord knows I'm not trying to speak negatively about him because he do a lot for black folks. But some of the people that he have on there cannot act. And it look like he have problems directing and writing.
Unfortunately.
He wouldn't be able to survive back in the 90s with the Spike Lee, with the Steven Spielberg, and with just all of the greats, because even they said his stuff is terrible.
Right.
No, of course, Monique is good. Monique didn't go to school for it. It's just that she had great acting coaches. And
Right.
some people just naturally talented.
Mm-hmm.
They can do
She's
it without
already
going to
naturally
school.
funny. And so she was just able to translate that to acting as well.
Because I ain't watching I gotta watch it again on BET Plus.
The
For my girl
reading,
and
oh
the
my God, that
reading,
was really good. Yes, that was
she
really, really
did
good.
that. And
She
usually
did.
Prada is very critical when it
I
comes to
am very
movies.
strict.
So for her to say it was good, it had to
Because
be
y'all
good.
have to understand, I went to school. So my first venture in college, I went to school for 4 years for film. Okay, so I am very strict and I'm a very judgmental person when it comes to movies and TV shows and acting and stuff like that. I'm very, yeah, I will give you one in a second. Okay. I will give you a half of a star in a second. Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And that's what she had to say about that. And shout out to Monique because she would be in a new as a logo
The new
Batman
Lego
movie.
Batman movie. Mm-hmm.
So shout out to Monique. She's definitely doing her thing. And speaking about Monique, she's still thinking about the Tyler Perry thing. Tyler Perry will never apologize, I don't think. I think he probably would have if she had leaked that recording. I don't think Tyler Perry feels like he don't need to apologize. It would be a lot if Tyler Perry come out and apologize to Monique and sincere and put her in a movie. He'd probably do it just to clean up his image and be like, "Look, I'm helping another black woman," and blah blah. That would be good PR for her as well for Tyler Perry. Definitely good PR.
Because I guess she feels like, and she feels even more strongly about it because Lee Daniels came out and apologized and put her in a movie, and now
and it was good.
Exactly. So, yeah, I guess she's looking at Tyler like, well, you saw, and I think she said that Tyler, they were supposed to work again, and maybe he was supposed to publicly apologize.
Yeah,
if I
after
remember
Boo
correctly,
doing the recording, she said, "Y'all got the streets hot, but once Boo dropped, I'm going to come out and apologize because what we did to you was wrong." He said that in the recording.
Right.
I don't think Monique should have put the recording out because it backfired a little bit because people love Tyler Perry. Even when these allegations came out of him being an abuser, I talked to my mom. She's a huge Tyler Perry. She said, "They just lied on my Tyler Perry. They just leave Tyler Perry alone. And I'm still going to be supporting Tyler Perry." That's his fan base.
Right.
They're not going to cancel Tyler Perry.
Fact.
Tyler Perry is ingrained in the black culture like none other.
He has, you know what I'm saying? Whereas most people they're trying to work their way into a niche. Tyler Perry is a niche. Like, he's literally created his own niche.
Facts.
And he has his own fan base, and they are Tyler Perry supporters. Like, that's their niche. They like the work that he puts out.
Because even on this show, people was like, "Wally, I like when you just go live." Because there is a group. We are small.
Facts. And I tell Wiley this all the time. I tell him this all the time. He's like, "Oh, well, I need to do this, and I want to get a haircut before I come on camera." And I'm like, "Bro, do you realize there are people who watch you and they really don't give a F? Like, they don't care if you have a haircut, if you have not showered, if you're eating." I remember one live, he was just eating a plate of chicken
too far
the whole time.
Talking about no shower, don't go too far.
Well, y'all won't be able to know. Like, I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, "Do the live and come do the live." Now we are almost a year later. Well, we growing in viewership. 37,000 subscribers, and we haven't even hit and tackled into the other sector of stuff that we're going to go into now. Again, I know Miss Barbara, I know Prada probably not going to do it, but this is it's going to be some good content. But for 60 days now, I want y'all to type in the chat, 60 days we doing this cleanse.
Don't type
now
in the chat.
And within doing this cleanse, the content going to be a little different. It's going to be a little different. Still going to be breaking stories and stuff like that, but there's going to be a change within 60 days. I'm asking everybody to join in with me with this 60-day cleanse. Okay, some persons hit me up and said, I'm not giving up my adult entertainment. I'm gonna still watch it. I would love for you to give it up. So we're doing it for 60 days. It's gonna be rough, but we're gonna get through it. If you can get through the first 10 days, you can do 60 days.
Speaking of adult entertainment, okay, let me let you finish.
Hey, Miss Barbara.
Yeah, so definitely be done with adult entertainment. I know I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be done with it. Read the word more. We're gonna post some more scriptures and stuff like that. Now, for me, because I'm spiritual, I'm going to be writing scriptures and some of my days when I'm doing my journal. Now,
okay, now
I'm not telling y'all what we are manifesting for it. That's between me and me only and my God, because God already know what I manifest for. I ain't got to tell him. He already know. He been knowing me before I was even born.
Okay.
He knew my ear before. So again, push back the plate for some of us. Gain a lot of weight, push back the plate. And Monique, in which is I'm so happy that she's doing on her show, and I watched her live earlier this morning, she having it where people get to do exercise. I don't know if y'all noticed that she do an exercise on her Monique show with
Miss
her.
Barbara, are you gonna give up only salt and pepper on your fish? And
wait a minute. I'm ready to read Mr. Wiley. I'm ready. I'm trying to that class. I'm trying to wait till y'all finish, but you see why I jump in?
Okay.
Wait,
so we're doing it for 60 days, starting September 1st. And also, I will keep y'all updated. In every 60 days, it will be 60 segments of me keeping y'all updated on that. And I want y'all to be there for me for this to support that. For those that can't do it, that's fine. But those that's going to do it, I'm excited. And let me know. Also, Ms. Barbara, what do you have to say? Because you hit the link. You was upset about me about what now?
Let's get ready to rumble. Okay.
I'm weak.
Rumble. Let me explain something to you. Tyler is cut off. Let's talk about porn. So therefore, you're not going to watch him, right? Because all of that new porn that we see today with women on women and men on men, we don't need. We don't even need men and women on because too much of it, okay? Tyler Perry is canceled. Like
Miss Barbara, someone is calling for your cancellation.
No, I don't care. I'm going to keep my black card. I'm going to keep my black card. Tyler Perry is canceled. Okay, like R. Kelly and Alicia Keys is canceled as far as I'm concerned. I hope it's not allegedly that Lala's getting down.
So my thing is, me personally, I'm not going to cancel Tyler Perry because let's be clear, when I first started watching him in the plays, and I would argue his plays were better than his movies. It was really fun. It was really good entertainment. It was everything great. And y'all already know my favorite Tyler Perry movie is A Family That Prays. With Kathy Bates, and also my second favorite is 688. I don't know what product that you see it yet. You probably
I've seen all the movies, and I got this to say: he stole a lot of ideals. Okay, I don't care, Sophia. I don't care. You know what I mean? So and what I don't like about Tyler Perry, I'm going to be very bold about saying this. I have seen. It seems like to me, he uses his money to manipulate and pick nice, attractive, fine men on the internet. Oh, I could buy him. I'll give him a movie script. That's what I'm thinking. Because I've seen a lot of them snatched off of Instagram, like you look for an Instagram model with a big BBL. You know, as far as I'm concerned, that's the way he look at these men on the Instagram. Like delicious.
I think a lot of people, he picked attractive people so people can watch it. You got to be clear. People like watching attractive men because most of his audience, if I'm not mistaken, probably correct me, is black women.
Okay, but what about the men that can't act?
They don't care about that.
They don't care about that. It's about looks. Tyler Perry, when Prada said he had his own niche, I don't care what the man put out. People
They don't care.
They don't rust his skin.
That's the thing.
Well, I'm running too. I can't lie.
They don't care what he puts out. They're gonna watch it.
I know.
It doesn't matter.
They're gonna watch it. They're gonna criticize it. It's gonna go number one.
Right.
He's got a sector of people watching stuff just to say, "Oh my God, it's bad, bad production, but you're still giving it the click and
that. And he has an actual fan base, and they will watch anything that he puts out, and that's what it is.
But I see something different. Y'all don't see what I see. I see him being a predator. He's a predator. That's what I see him being, a predator. And
but Miss Barbara, even if he is, these people don't care. They're still going to watch his content.
Facts. Well, and if you say he's a predator with men, they definitely don't care because they're really, you know what I'm saying?
No, I think when he's 100% exposed, he's going to die out like P. Diddy.
Not really. Even if Diddy come out and do a concert, people still gonna go to that concert. Like, people criticize online and stuff like that. Even for R. Kelly can get out today and do a concert and it will sell out. So as just us as Black folks, it's hard for us to counsel our greats. It's just hard. We may talk ish about them online, but if they release something, we'll still watch it. People still stream R. Kelly music. People still stream Diddy music.
I
people still watch Tyler Perry movies and plays. They're not going to stop watching it.
No. Let me tell you something. As much as I loved Alicia Keys' music, when she did that to that woman, her music was banned. R. Kelly was banned with that little girl. What I believe, you know.
Yeah, probably for you, but in my household, we were still playing R. Kelly.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, I'm different.
We were still playing "Step in the Name of Love." Oh,
yeah, and unfortunately, Miss Barbara, like, I think most people, I think a large majority of people have stopped listening to him altogether. But even those people still have like at least one song that they're like, okay, I might not listen to this R. Kelly song often, but it's still, you know, still my ish.
Yeah, because I'm just being real with you. They still gonna stream it, and that's just how it goes. Because Black people, we love our celebrities. It's hard for us to counsel somebody when it comes to stuff like, especially if it's considering with entertainment. Okay. I remember Monique said, I need y'all to cancel Netflix. Did Black folks cancel Netflix? No.
And then stuff like that, you have to take it with a grain of salt, because she was calling for Netflix's cancellation only to turn around and end up striking up a deal with them.
Yeah, because she didn't like the
money. She wanted us to watch her on where? Netflix. Yes.
Oh, Netflix. Well, do I have my picture out there? Where my picture at? I watch her on Netflix? There we go. And I was right there laughing. I was right there laughing. I was right there. I was right there up in a good row seat laughing. They said, "Is that Wally from the Wally Show?"
Yes.
And that just lets you know, like, these people, they be watching. They said, "Wally, you was on there." I would never forget that moment. When she said she was doing something for Netflix, she said, "This is what I'm going to perform in." And at that time, I said, "Oh, I got a check from my job. Let me go and support Monique." I went there. We had to give our phone up. Only regret I have in that whole incident with Monique, the whole situation with Monique, I did not get a chance to meet her. I was rushing to go to the Halloween party with the gays, and I did not get a chance to meet Monique. I regret that. I'm like, that was the second time I had a chance to meet up with Monique.
Riley, that might have been a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah, once-in-a-lifetime experience. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't get a chance to meet Monique. But I love the fact that I was right there supporting her for her comedy show. Like, I would never forget. It made me feel so good seeing her do her thing on stage. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can do this. And it was just an encourager. Like, and so one of my producers, when y'all send me that picture or watch me on TV, I was like, oh, this is amazing. And then I did chicken out the first time because it was me and Day, and then Monique came out, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go and see Monique. And then I chickened out. I was like, oh Lord.
Riley, why?
I was nervous.
Oh my gosh. I cannot believe you.
She is.
I was nervous.
To me, she looks so welcoming. You know,
Riley, you have to do stuff nervous sometimes. You have to do stuff nervous and scared sometimes, because you never know if you're
he's going to get rid of it with Amon manifesting it. You know, his 90-day cleanse.
Miss Barbara, don't
60 days, y'all. We doing it for 60 days.
Try it.
I'm weak.
And they said, you remember
y'all know that man be over there playing with
yes,
and Crystal.
I remember.
And y'all talking about y'all buying his book and doing a cleanse. Go sit down.
No.
I remember the lady that got her picture.
Exactly. Did you know he played with tarot cards and crystals, Miss Barbara?
But I didn't think he. I can't be following witchcraft.
Exactly.
I remember the lady that got her picture the year before last, and we went. It was right after the pandemic, and she was just like, "Oh, you with her? Is that your girlfriend?" I'm like, "No, that ain't my girlfriend. We just friends." She got her picture. She went through the crowd. She got her. I should have followed her. She had the courage. She got her picture. She was gone. Here I am waiting for my food. I was waiting on my chicken tenders and French fries.
Wait a minute.
Why is that the go-to when you go to a show or like a movie theater? That's literally the go-to: chicken tenders and fries.
Yeah, that's the go. Now the last time I went to a comedy show, who was that? Just hilarious, and she was funny. And I took a picture with her brother. I think that was her brother. He's a comedian. I think her brother. And took a picture with him, and I wasn't nervous. I was like, man, I wish I would have had that courage with Monique. But I'm a huge anything dealing with comedy. I love comedy. I feel like I love it. And I would love to go and see Lunel because she's performing at the Jimmy Comedy Club, Jimmy Fallon Comedy Club, Jimmy Kimmel. Is it Jimmy Kimmel Comedy Club in Vegas? She got her own sector in Vegas. So I'm like, I want to go and see her.
Comedy club.
Huh?
I didn't know Jimmy had a comedy club.
Yeah, he got a comedy club in Vegas. Yeah.
Wally, I was down to follow your Holy Spirit action and manifest you with this book. Now you gotta explain this because I was going to follow you like Simon says.
Okay, well for me, you have some people that is not understanding. So this is what I'm doing for the 60 day. I'm just doing it's like a 60-day fast. And this is a journal in here where you could journal, and each day it have stuff where you could practice on and be the best version of yourself.
No, Wiley, that's cute and stuff, but the point is the person who wrote that book does not believe or worship Jesus Christ of Nazareth. And so a lot of your followers, including yourself, are Christian. And so you're telling us to purchase this book and do this cleanse, but the person who wrote this book plays with tarot cards and crystals.
Wait a minute, brother.
This book does not include any Bible scriptures from the Holy Bible. So
you saying that he don't worship Jesus Christ? He don't believe?
No, ma'am.
I believe he do believe it, God. I just also believe that.
When did he say that? Because I've never heard
he said that before in his live.
No, sir, he has not.
He grew up in the church.
No, he did
not. Say that, but way back in his live, he said.
Okay, so
let's say allegedly. Let's put allegedly out there.
Journal. Can you open the journal and show us a Bible scripture?
All right, but let's put allegedly out there.
It's a Bible scripture. But to your point, if you are a Christian, then what you do when you journal on your first day and say, hey, this scripture inspired me on day 1 or this scripture on day 2, and you write the scripture down, stuff like that. Even when you're going on your fast, you could be like, for these next 60 days, not only I'm going to journal what I'm doing in the cleanse for my cleanse, I'm also going to write scriptures down in the journal as well. So I'm like, as a Christian, you could be like, hey, I'm gonna write scriptures down in here as well, and actually writing a letter to God in the book of like what I want God to do for my life and what I want to be for other people. And I think it would be great. I think it would be a great thing. Some people have reached out and said they will do it. When it comes to another person said they will do it, but they won't give up adult entertainment. But the cleanse only work, from my understanding, when you give up something, whether it's pushing back the plate, was pushing back the junk food, stuff like that. And we will bring we will invite him on the show while I'm doing the cleanse. Because I'm like, that would be the perfect opportunity to have a conversation with him. And we can ask him, say, do you believe in God? And we can ask him that question so he can clear the air. So people that don't think he believes in God clear the air, and we see what he has to say on the show. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I would definitely like to hear his point of view, because I don't feel that he has to have scripture inside his book to give someone a positive action to do to make their life better.
So where's the positivity coming from? who is the source?
Actions.
Who is the source?
Like, no, action. The source is the God that you believe in to make you a better person. Hold on, y'all, because my grandbaby's autistic.
But if that's not Jesus Christ, then the book would be blasphemy.
I know.
Somebody said Armand believes in God. There's nothing wrong with getting a journal and writing down your goals. So I saw somebody is viewing that. They said Armand believes in God. Hold on, let me see what they said here. 1 second. They just DM me. They said Armand believes in God. There's nothing wrong with getting a journal and writing down your goals. That's how I'm looking at it, as writing down the goals. Of that. Now, would I ever do like a crystal or tarot cards? No. But I will do the cleanse because I'm like, this is something I can follow and this is something I can do. And when the subscriber, when she hit me up, she said, well, I got the book for you. I forgot that I put the journal on the wish list. And I was like, oh my God, this would be so real. And we started on September 1st. On September 1st, I'm really looking forward to it. You all join me. We got some people in the bushes that say, hey, they're going to join me. That don't come in the chat. Join us and get your journal, and it's definitely be great.
Queen B More. I want to address Queen B More's comment.
Okay.
You are 100% correct, Queen B More. And I'm trying to warn the people, but you can only warn someone so many times.
Well, what I was trying to say, there are a lot of positive, motivating speakers that can motivate
you.
Now,
wait a minute. I'm still meditating on the word. That's not going to change. I'm still going to be meditating on the word and believing in God. My beliefs in God is not going to change because I'm journaling. People have been speaking about the positive of journaling for decades. Oprah has been speaking about it. Armand, even way before Armand was born, Oprah had been talking about the power of writing it down. Even in the scripture, it said, write it down, make it plain, write it down about what you want. So again, it's nothing wrong with doing that
Oprah
and having
about
that
Jesus
inside
Christ?
of you. Is nothing wrong with that, in my humble opinion. Now, if it was saying you must say this spell and all that, and I was like, oh, that's a little bit too much.
Wait, Pandora, a Holy Spirit action has everything to do with Jesus Christ. Okay, like if you telling someone journal, motivate yourself, write down 5 things you want to do today to make yourself positive. That's a Holy Spirit action. A Holy Spirit action is of God. So if Mon got a book telling everyone, okay, write down what your life goals is today, do something positive today. And he's not saying it in scripture, but he's saying, listen, love your neighbor today. If you see somebody, buy them a cup of coffee if you think they don't have the money or you think they need a cup of coffee. Buy somebody a dinner. Those are Holy Spirit actions.
Somebody said, why do you have enough time to get all that adult stuff out before September 1st? Listen, I want y'all to join in.
Don't watch Tyler Perry, baby, because what he have going on, is porn, legal porn, all day long.
For me,
I hate when I'm with
Tyler Perry like that. My mom was a huge Tyler Perry fan.
Let me share this with everybody. When I watch Tyler Perry with my grandson, I'll be feeling so bad. I'll be like, yo, like I'll be turning his head and stuff. It's disgusting.
What were you watching that you had to turn his head?
You know, when he started the 2 men doing it, you know.
What show were you watching?
I don't know.
She probably was watching All Queen's Men. She could be watching.
I don't watch his movies. I don't watch nothing about him no more. But sometimes, you know, he flick through and you try to take a minute to watch. But I was with my grandson.
Because he's everywhere.
Yeah, I couldn't even watch it. I'm like, oh my God, I don't want my grandson to see that because you teach them as they're young. I don't want them to think that's okay.
Oh no, Miss Barbara, the chat is calling for your silence.
Listen,
somebody said, Miss Barbara, I want you all to read this in the chat. They did me and they said this. They said there's nothing wrong with writing down your long-term and short-term goals and working towards them. Even a therapist will support what you're doing. How does something positive turn into something negative? I'm here for the cleanse. That's how I was looking at for that. Mm-hmm. Now, whatever a person's belief outside of a cleanse, that's their personal belief. You have some that believe in crystals. You have some believe in tarot cards. You have some believe in burning candles. I don't go that far because not my belief, but I don't see nothing wrong. Again, you guys, and I'm not being paid to promote the book. I'm just promoting because this is the journey that I'm going to be going on for the next 60 days, and y'all could just definitely join in with us and just doing a cleanse. And it's been a lot of his followers that have been doing it, and they've seen a positive change in their life. So I think it's something that you can use and something that you can do, being a positive change in their life. Okay, wait a minute. Now my Denat source just reached out to me. Let me see what they said. Okay, I asked her any updates on Denat. Y'all know Denat go to court tomorrow for trial. It's jury selection, I think, on the 21st. Well, according to his source, they'll say, no, as for now, Brian has not heard from him. I think once he realized he would not ruin his personal finances for him, he most likely went elsewhere to get help. He has himself to blame. He abused Brian and treated him like this personal slave to be used when he pleased. He's getting what he deserved, okay? And the update on Denat is that he got court, I believe, tomorrow for jury and stuff like that, for like the jury selection, because it's going to trial. And from my understanding, he's representing himself. So we will keep y'all updated on the trial, and also give y'all an update about T HUD. T HUD actually got shot in his back. Wait a minute, where is it at? Because I saw that on the neighborhood talk. They said his autopsy came out. He was shot in the back, the thighs, the butt, and the abdomen.
That's great. You got a super chat from Mouth Open.
Okay, I'm gonna read that. He got shot in his back, his thighs, his butt, and his abdomen. So y'all pray for the Hood family. Also, thank you to Mouth Open. She said, greetings while they love Barbara is good entertainment with her line A word. Thank you, Mouth Open, for the super chat. Thank you, Mouth Open, for doing that. Thank you, Mouth Open, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, thank you, Mouth Open, for the super chat. Hey. Thank you, Mouth Open, for doing that. Yes. Thank you, Mouth Open, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Now, I want y'all to really pray.
In a big pocket. Yes,
they definitely donate. I'm loving it. That is what we need to encourage us to keep going.
That's putting your money where your mouth is. That's putting your money where your mouth is.
Yeah, because, Mouth Open feel like you be lying about New York, that you be lying about New York.
New York.
And shout out to Miss Barbara. She been sending me a lot. She really want me to move to New York. She been sending me a lot of resources in New York. So we should look into it. I've been looking into that stuff. So I'm like,
I want you to be safe. New York is a disgusting, nasty, evil town. Oh my God. No, it's evil up here. Nah.
But Chicago is.
Are you just talking about Harlem? Because I don't think Scarsdale is like that.
Right. Upstate is beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. Upstate is.
Somebody said yes. I was there with you. Somebody said, don't listen to her. Don't move there. That is what J.O. is saying in the chat.
Stop telling people I told you to move to New York. Because I'm not telling you that. I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying?
That is resources in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah, the taxes, they say it's too high in New York. Yeah. New York is a very expensive city. It's very. Somebody had showed me I was on Instagram, and it was an apartment for rent in New York. Now, mind you, it was a small little box, and you have to share the bathroom with people on the floor. They said, they still have to put apartments when you have to share the bathroom. Oh my God. Okay, wait a minute.
Mouth Open. Thank you.
Okay, we dance for that money too.
Open for the super chat.
Hey.
Thank you, Mouth Open, for doing that. Thank you, Mouth Open, for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Another super chat.
There's money on the floor. There's money on the floor.
And so we love Barbara. She is a long-term. She's one of the longest subscriber and member of the Wildest Show. We love her, and we thank her for her support. And thank you so very much for that.
Mouth. You got a big mouth. Big mouth. That's right. That's what's up.
They said, then why isn't she using those resources? That's what they said in the chat.
I'm going to tell y'all why. I'm banned. I'm banned from everything.
Why are you banned?
Because I got a big mouth. Big mouth.
Also, too, since we have this here, I'm going to present this this particular topic about Diddy, and I'm not shocked. But no, Diddy is not. Excuse me. Denai is not getting out of jail. He got court tomorrow, so he's still behind bars, and his bail is still $250,000. His bail is still $250,000. Is his bail. Also, to Diddy, it said he's been traumatized, living in fear behind bars. He's a broken wreck. Y'all know he's behind bars in prison. He was hoping to get a pardon for President Trump. President Trump said, "Hell no, you've been trashing me, dogging me out." Said no. Now, also got to share this, you guys. My former roommate responded to Jaguar Wright.
Oh God.
He said that he do not have a disability, that he do not get a state check. And he responded, he was in his closet. He said he do not get a disability check, and he do not get a state check, and that Jaguar Wright lies. So he did respond on Danny Girl's show, and that's what he said about Jaguar Wright. And so again, he responded to Jaguar Wright and said that he do not get a state check. For those who's coming in tonight, is still in jail. His bail is still $200, and it's high, y'all. I thought they would have lowered it, but it's still $250,000. No, he was in a closet. He's like in his closet with shoes and stuff, like his real closet.
The moment of silence
and so he came against Jaguar Wright, and he did a lie. He said he do not get a state check, and he said that Jaguar Wright be lying. That is what he said.
He want to be famous so bad.
That on Danny Girl's show. He said that on the show. No, he said he do not get a state check. He do not get a government check at all. He do not get enough of that at all. They said assaulted a security guard. Yeah. Now, with the Denai case, he assaulted a security guard. It was a battery charge. And my thing is, he could have easily got out. He could have took a deal, but he was fighting with the prosecutor. He was arguing, cussing, and that's why his bill was so high. I personally don't think he needs to be representing himself.
But they said he fled the courthouse.
Yeah, he fled the courthouse, like ran with, was running away from there, and they put a warrant out for his arrest. And he was reaching out to Brian. Brian is a white man that got, that work at a good, reasonable job. And he said that he's not bailing him out. He wanted him to borrow from his retirement fund to bail him out, and the white man said no. So they're not been arrested for a good while now, for a couple of weeks. He been rescued,
not arrested, rescued.
So yeah, he's been arrested for a couple of weeks. He's in jail. You guys, nobody has said they're gonna raise money for his bail or put money on his books. He don't have that type of support system because he blocked a lot of people. He cussed a lot of people out. He was crashing out on Twitch. He was crashing out against people in his chat. He was talking about people kids and said all this crazy stuff about people kids and all that. His next court date is on the 21st. So for my research, next court is 21st. So that's tomorrow. So y'all pray for tonight and that he gets the help that he need. Hopefully he getting the help that he need, but it looked like he ain't accepting it because he said, I'm going to represent myself. And it's rough because when you go to court, you got to get transported to the courthouse and back to the cell, to the courthouse, back to the cell. So I know that had to be draining on his spirit, but you can't be going around cussing people out and want to fight the prosecutor. You gotta not do that. You gotta be on your back.
Wally, I'm mad at you because you should have seen that video I made for that boy. It's everything he going through. I told him God was going to sit him down and humble him. He was the only one that was going to DIE on the internet. Yep, I told him that.
And now he's bad. Now we don't know when he's going to get out, but when he get out, I think he's going to be crashing out because both his pages are down. My understanding. I think he's going to be back beefing with the YouTubers.
Is he banned from YouTube?
Can he be banned from you? If you lose both your channel, I don't think you can make a third one. I don't think you can make a third one because what was that girl name? I forgot her name.
She's banned.
She came back on YouTube. She lost 2 pages, so she tried to come back the third time.
Cynthia G.
Not Nozio. Cynthia G is one, but it was another girl. But Sister G was one, and she tried to,
Nyla?
Yeah, Nyla.
Sister G is bad?
Yeah. She had lost her channels and stuff like that. She was doing too much because the type of content she was doing, YouTube didn't like that type of content. I think she was coming against men and stuff like that. You put that stuff on
I think people were reporting her page for hate speech.
Yeah, like you put that on your Instagram, and so Nyla came back. She came back with the Tasha K stuff, and I was over there. Then I tried to click back over there. The page was gone. Like you can't once they ban you, and you could do too much on YouTube. They can ban your IP address. So you got to be, careful. But the Not page, from my understanding, both his pages are down. When you type in, let me double check. I'm going to be saying nothing. Let me see. I'm going to go to Deny and type in his name in the chat. Nope, his pages are gone. And I'm typing it in on YouTube. My video first popped up about Deny. None of his pages are up. Nope. Oh, I see Dunkin' Donuts, but we do not see Deny on here at all. His page has been gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Wow. But he's still on Twitch. Because when I go on Twitch, I forgot his Twitch name.
Hey, Carter.
Hey, Carter, I see you in the building. What is his Twitch? Okay, his Twitch is still up. He got 1,000 followers on Twitch. His Twitch is still up. He was last live 3 weeks ago. So his Twitch is still up, you guys. I'm not following him on Twitch because he do a little bit too much in my opinion. But he said he's going to do a YouTube class action lawsuit. So we don't know the updates of that lawsuit. So he's doing that because he said that he lost $20,000. He took $20,000 for him, and he said he can't afford to eat. And he's suing them. So he was showing proof of people actually sending him some stuff. But again, that's the whole idea with Deny. We tried more Deny to get the help that he needed. He did not get the help that he needed. Someone said to me in my DM, they said, Miss Barr being 82 chat, cutting up as well. LOL. They said Deny needs to be in a mental hospital. They said Deny fans and supporters are quiet as hell. Yeah, they're very, very quiet. They're very, very quiet. And we're definitely are going to keep you all updated on this Deny situation. He's going to get out eventually because it's just a battery charge. He's going to get out eventually. But if he loses that trial, he can possibly get some
for $250,000, baby. You going to sleep. You going to sleep. That's $250,000. Okay, you going to sleep.
What's the maximum amount of time he can serve for this charge?
Gotta be about 3 years.
You said 3 years.
I'm just manifesting anything.
That's what you manifested.
Is it aggravated battery? And I'm still praying for him. He can be in prison for like 2 to 3 years, but that's a felony aggravated battery. I don't know if it's a felony. It's a misdemeanor battery charge, if I'm not mistaken.
What does it say? Because I don't need no books.
This is for a felony aggravated battery charge, like 2, 3, or 4 years, and a fine up to $6,000. But a misdemeanor aggravated battery carries a maximum of 1 year in jail.
Now, okay, $250,000 is not no misdemeanor, okay, sugar. They're not gonna give you a $250,000.
But that's what we were saying. It's still a misdemeanor. That's what we were saying. The reason why he probably got there because he was cutting up in that courtroom. He was doing too much, and the judge definitely did it for $250,000. So he showed an example to Deny, and then Deny was like, "I'm gonna represent myself." That's crazy. Ain't no way in the world. Ain't no way in the world. That is crazy. Wow. Yeah, the judge could possibly give him whatever he desired. Absolutely. They said he didn't catch him in 4K assault or just He would say, no, it's on camera. They have cameras at the club, and it's a witness. The guy at the security guard is one of the witnesses. He's the victim of the case. So just to let y'all know. Yeah, it's a misdemeanor. He's not charged with a felony. He's charged with a misdemeanor. He would have probably got probation if he would have been acting right.
Point something, he should have used his nose instead of his finger.
Wow. Okay, he has a second count. He tried to attack the DA.
No, you lying, Wally. You lying.
That's what my sources say, y'all.
Wally, you lying. Wally, stop lying to me. You try to attack.
No. When you do, if you search his name on the jail lookup, it says 2 counts.
Nah, y'all lying. Ain't no way.
Okay, well, let me put the link. Okay, well, I will put the link in the private.
Don't think that boy getting out in 1 year. Y'all out of your mind. If you attack a that's 7 years alone. If you attack a Jesus. Let's pray for it.
At the courthouse. That's crazy.
That child.
There you go, Miss Barbara.
That's the lynch.
It's reaching out to me as well. Definitely had that my source.
Somebody try to attack it. Ooh, Jesus.
They said it's in his court documents. And also, too, it's for anybody else who's trying to get updates on him as well. The person that's been doing a good job is Danny Girl. Did I say Danny Girl? Danny Robertson.
Danny Robertson. Why did you say Danny Girl?
Danny Girl is a rapper. Is a rapper from Chicago, and I've always got a name mixed up with Danny Robertson. But yeah, Danny Girl's a rapper, and she actually performed at one of my shows that I told her to perform at way back in the day. Shout out to Danny Girl. But no, Danny Robertson is the one that you all should be watching when it comes to Denied.
Wow.
Okay,
Denied. You ain't gotta watch nothing. Trying to attack a DA, you ain't gotta watch nothing but the America Most Wanted. That child going down for that's over. It's over. Baby, I don't wish this on my worst enemy.
And Tasha said he was cussing out the DA and called him a P-word boy. A P-word boy.
Well, he better do like Tommy doing in Love and Hip Hop, be on the run.
Oh my God, that's what's going on, you guys. And y'all pray for him, and for those that is a pray that's going to pray for him and get the help that he needed. But yeah, because the last time he was on YouTube, he was going off on. Okay, he was going off on H2, but the source said, remember this started out as a $250 fine. Okay, we got somebody that's calling in. Hold on 1 second. I got to get the phone lines set up right.
Ooh, there's somebody I want to catch. I want to catch that. Ooh, baby, that thing called in. Ooh, that thing. I'm gonna catch him.
Miss Barbara.
Ooh, baby, catch that thing. The one that got beat up in the church came in to Reid the Queen. I can't wait to catch that thing. I didn't know that gremlin that tried to out me. Ooh, I'm gonna catch that thing.
Not a gremlin.
That gremlin. They beat his ass, they beat him up in church. Open.
Hello.
Hey, Wiley. Okay, can you be at the back? Can you hear me? Because you had called in.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. Go ahead, sister.
Okay, so I'm not sure if you said this already or not, but I just want to get on to a couple of things. Just to kind of pick up where you're at now. I don't know. I feel like Denai is showing a clear sign of mental illness. And I don't know if that's like a part of his game to kind of like get out. I don't know what he's doing, but from watching his commentary, he said that, that he went through a legal battle before where he represented himself and he won his case. I don't know what Denai is doing, but them people are not playing with him. One thing and two things for sure I know is that California is not about to play with the crazies. They're going to lock them arrogant, crazy butts up. But I don't know. I feel like his case is so small for it to be so big. But hearing all the things that he's doing and how the way he's acting is just like, boy, you're digging a deeper hole for himself. So I do feel like maybe he needs to sit down and kind of regroup. But I do hope when he do come out that he do let everybody have it, because a lot of people were saying a lot of stuff, and all the stuff that happened to him really don't have nothing to do with YouTube. It's like stuff that he did outside of YouTube. The T Hood guy, as far as like the T Hood guy goes, I don't see how this is self-defense when you're getting popped in your butt. Like, you getting shot in your A is not, I can't see how that's self-defense. Because at this moment, this person's back is turned towards you. So you cannot say you're that scared to where you're just shooting at the target. And even with a back turn, you're still shooting, ooting. Like, I don't understand that. That's kind of crazy to me. Am I surprised about Target sales dropping? No, because I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the girls that be shopping at Target sometimes or whatever. And like when that whole DEI situation happened, I did see a decrease in colorful going at Target. Like, it's really empty. And then on top of that, a lot of things don't. Then on the other reason with Target sales dropping, Target always have recalls on their produce, like on their vegetables and things. Like, people think Walmart be having like the most recall on their groceries. No, Target has like the biggest recalls. There's so many times I've gotten paid by Target so many times by buying recalled pre-made salads or something pertaining to like their vegetables. There's always a recall. So that may have a lot to do with their sales dropping. I feel like that's a theory of mine. Cardi B, I feel like when Cardi B dropped this record, she honestly thought that this was going to be her Get Up on 10 record. If anybody listens to the Cardi B album, it's the first song on her record where she's like saying that, like, I get up on 10 or something like that. She really thought that was going to be like that real like hip hop record. But like, the more I listen to it, the more she sounds like a white girl. Like, the more I feel like girl, like the more I listen to it, it just reminds me of a Becky. Like, when she was referring to like buying a man watch and like taking out the links to make it fit her, and then she ended with the B, like with a B word. Like, it just gave me like white girl valley. Like, when they think they're doing something, they be like, B, yeah, what you say now? Like, it gave that. So it was like, if y'all go back and just listen to it, it just sound like that pretty girl that's trying to be hood. And like, yeah, B, like, it just gave very that. So I'm not shocked that Joe Budden and everybody else is saying like it's not good. And people who really don't listen to hip hop or know hip hop, of course they're gonna say it was a good record, because most 9 times out of 10, you probably don't even know a good hip hop record that slapped you in the face. So I'm not surprised where the numbers at. I'm not surprised where it's charted. I feel like she talking about Ice Spice and her record and JT. I feel like it was the wrong time, bad timing. I feel like maybe that record, or maybe it should have came out when JT Spice was like relevant. Like, they're not relevant anymore. So it's like, I mean, JT relevant in the fashion scenes, but Ice Spice, you know, she kind of fell off, and she kind of like trying to get her footing back after that whole Nicki Minaj debacle. But I just feel like those slugs and digs were like a little bit dated. So I'm not surprised where it's at. I knew where she thought this record was gonna go, but it's not. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad that Joe Budden did not ride the wave and lie to her and say that record was good. I'm glad that they were able to articulate themselves without sounding like haters, because you know people like to kind of overlook when somebody is giving them like honest critique. As far as Jag goes, it's just hard for me to feel bad for Brian McKnight. I'm sorry. I don't like that Jag be going around coming up with her imaginary stories or hearing stuff from other people who may have experienced it and being the telephone person as if she was actually there. You know, that's just like if you tell me something, but I'm going around telling people as if I was there, but really I'm just really getting this information from somebody else, and then I'm adding my own little sauce to it. Like, I really don't like people like that, but it's kind of hard for me to show any type of like empathy towards Brian McKnight because how the way he did his kid. I mean, is it too far-fetched that Brian McKnight maybe could have possibly abusing his first baby mama? I mean, it's the reason why he don't deal with none of his black kids. So it's like, I mean, he seemed like he doesn't like himself being a black man, or he didn't like his offspring with a black woman. So is it too far-fetched to say like maybe there was some type of abuse in that situation? But I'm also kind of curious too, and maybe you have heard something, but why Brian McKnight, baby mama, like why haven't anybody spoke out as far as like the opposite side of things? The only person that really kind of just spoke out about things was Brian McKnight's brother. So I'm kind of curious, like, do Brian McKnight have his baby mama tied up like 50 Cent baby mama? Like, I own you, I own your voice, so you can't tell anything about our experience or your experience with me. So that part I'm just kind of like curious about. But that was all I had to say. I think that whole Denise situation is crazy. I think the whole I think maybe people are giving you pushback on that whole 60-day cleanse, maybe because of who the author is. But at the end of the day, you could have went anywhere. You could have went to the 99-cent store and got a journal and said, "Hey guys, yeah, I'm gonna do a 60-day cleanse. Let's everybody get a journal and let's write down our long-term, short-term goals, and let's set up a short-term goal for 60 days, and let's work towards that. And we're gonna get rid of this and that, whatever your vices are." It still wouldn't have taken away the fact anything pertaining to religion, like. It doesn't take away that, you know what I mean? Because when you're doing your cleanse or when you're writing in his journal, I don't have the book, so I don't know what it looks like on the inside, but I'm assuming it's like it's a journal. That's what it's called, a journal. So, I mean, if you want to write down Bible scriptures that hold something to you, you can, but it's no different than a diary. So I don't think it has nothing to do with religion, because it's not like you buying a journal with chants in there, and it's not saying go inside a closet, get candles and rocks, and let's do this because this is gonna make the 60 days cleanse work if you do this. And he's not saying like I saw one of his YouTube videos. He don't have rocks and stuff like that all around, talking about a 60 days cleanse. You know, everybody's calling in and really just talking about how they want to change and how they want to live a better life. So whatever that is, whether it's writing in a book because you're inspired by somebody, or whether it's writing it on a poster board, it's like, as long as you're working towards something and you're looking to have a better lifestyle for yourself, then okay, your religion is always going to be in you, no matter what type of plans you do, you know? So I feel like that is a good thing that you're doing on the 6-day cleanse. And of course, I'm here for it. Of course, I'm not gonna buy a book. If anything, I'll just buy a little composition book, and we'll do it like that. But I don't know. I just don't see the religion in this. Like, yes, everything you do is through God, not Jesus, but God. And of course, whatever you believe in, that's what you believe in. But there's nothing wrong with wanting to try something new by writing down your short-term and long-term goals to start to try something different, to get out of your norm. You never know. It may be your breakthrough. So don't let nobody tell you not to do it because of what somebody else is doing. Like, it literally doesn't have anything to do with you. You're just using the book because you are a supporter of what they have going on. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna change your religion or you're going against Jesus or anything else. Because if that was the case, I mean, probably would have seen a change by now. Like, I'm just speaking, like, not on you, but I'm just speaking in general. Like, I don't want to have this conversation on YouTube. This is a whole nother subject or something else. But do what's gonna have you walking in your purpose. That's what I would say. Do whatever you have to do to truly walk in your purpose, and that's it. I ain't here to troll nobody, but just do what's best for you and walk in your purpose. And if writing down in a journal is going to help motivate you to get in your purpose, then do that. But that's all I had to say, Wiley. Thank you for opening up the line.
Thank you so very much for calling in, Jada.
Thanks. Bye.
All right. So again, for the people that are just joining in, and we are doing a 60-day cleanse starting September 1st. And I'm excited for this. This is a different change for me. This is my first time doing a manifestation cleanse. If you want to join it with me, send me a DM, and we could just definitely chat together and meditate and pray for 60 days starting September 1st. Okay, no more Red Bulls, no more junk food starting September 1st. In my close, because we're going to be closing it down. Don't forget tomorrow that we'll be back live. And then also, too, me and Tasha will be covering this book. Okay, I'm on chapter 7. We'll be covering this book, and I'm really looking forward to it. So that's going to be sometime this week. Or if we don't get a time this week, we'll do it next week, okay? Hey, Natasha, love you. We'll be doing it for next week. Now, mind you, this book is available on Amazon as well. Somebody gifted this to me and sent it to the wish list. And so I'm excited. We definitely going to be reading it. And I'm excited because it's a lot of stuff that I got to say about this book. And I'm really excited to be joining my sister, Tasha, for coming with us on the live where we deliver the review of this book. I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. Love y'all. This is a good live. I'm going to go get my little walk in. Make sure y'all support the show. Thumbs up. Share the live. Thank you so very much. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll be going live. Chit-chatting with y'all. Looking forward to it. This was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful show today. We thank Prada for calling in. We thank Ms. Barbara for calling in. We thank who else is calling in? And we also thank Jada for calling in. Thank you so very much for calling in. The person that wrote the book was Clayton H, aka Dave, but his name is Clayton ClaytonH. I believe his last name is Howard. So again, we've been on here for 2 hours, Chad. I'm gonna get off early, y'all. We've been on for 2 hours. Make sure y'all thumbs up. Make sure y'all share, and thank y'all for y'all donations. Also, we have the wish list. I'm gonna drop the wish list down again, so y'all can have it. Let me stop the screen here. Let me drop it down. Yes. Give me a second. I'm going to drop it in the chat. Let's see. This was a long live. This was a long live. All right, and we will see y'all on Station Head. We see y'all on Station Head. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. I'm going to say shit right after this. Y'all can hear me walk to the store. All right. Little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. Talk to you later. Peace.